be making pumpkin cream cheese muffins. I feel like you can never go wrong with too much pumpkin. This was far more challenging than I thought it was gonna be. I was about to put a full tablespoon. Here we go. Hello you guys, it's Karen. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello there. My name is Karen and I make brand new content for you guys every single week, so you should definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button down there so that you do not miss out on all my brand new videos and shorts. You guys, we're in a new location today. I know, you're probably so confused. Today I'm at my grandpa's house because I thought it would be the perfect atmosphere to film this week's video in. You've already read the title. You know that today we're going to be doing some fall baking together. I have always wanted to make this video in a full-length style, but I've never done it. I've always done shorts where I like make pumpkin pancakes or banana bread, stuff like that. I have always wanted to just do like a cooking with Karen's kitchen type video. I really don't have a working title for it as of this moment. Today we're going to be making pumpkin cream cheese muffins. I found this recipe on TikTok about 2 months ago. It was right around the beginning of August, and I saved it because I knew I wanted to make some sort of baking video at some point, and I feel like this is the perfect level of difficulty. We're gonna try our best. We're gonna try to make this as good as possible. And honestly, things like this just help me get into the fall spirit, so I hope it helps you as well. Without further ado, let's start prepping our muffins. Alright, we're gonna start off by going through the ingredients. Honestly, this was far more challenging than I thought it was gonna be because I had to bring all of these different items over to my grandpa's house, and I literally brought this giant Lululemon bag, a box full of stuff, and then another Lululemon bag full of stuff. But I want to go through the entire ingredient list with you guys just in case you guys wanted to make these for yourself. First ingredient is flour. Then after that we need dark brown sugar, but I only had light brown sugar. I hope it's okay. After that you need baking soda and baking powder. We need some salt. We need pumpkin pie spice. You need some 100% pure pumpkin, also known as pumpkin puree, and then you also need some sort of oil, so I just have some vegetable oil. Then you need vanilla extract and some cinnamon. I also brought a can opener. You need some sugar, and then after that you need some cream cheese. On the recipe it specified that you need the full fat cream cheese, and then you just need 1 egg. Here are all of our ingredients for our recipe, so let's get started mixing them together and getting this recipe ready to put into the oven. We're gonna take our flour and we're gonna do 1 cup. Perfect. And you wanna put it in just like a giant mixing bowl. After that, we need to go in with the dark brown sugar. So for this, it says 125 grams. This stuff smells so good. Like as soon as you open it, it smells heavenly. Oh my gosh. All right, here's our cup of light brown sugar. Not really dark brown, but whatever. That's one of like the biggest hacks with baking is like clean stuff up as you go. And then once you're done, it won't be as overwhelming to go clean up everything. I've kind of learned that over the years. I've been baking for around 2 years now. And honestly, it started as a very therapeutic thing for me. It brought me a lot of joy to like make a recipe and have it turn out successfully. And now I try to do it every holiday season for sure. And then I also try to make dinners throughout the rest of the year. Moving right along, we need to add in our baking powder. So we need 1 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder. So I just have this great value one. Here's our 1 tablespoon, right? No. Ooh. It's teaspoon. I was about to put a full tablespoon. Here's a 1/2 teaspoon. Then we need another 1/2, and then we need 1/4. So we just need about 1/2 of this. There's our baking powder. From there, we need to add in baking soda, and for this, we need 1/4 teaspoon. So I wish I would have brought some sort of 1/4 teaspoon. All I have is 1/2. So we added a little bit of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1 1/2 teaspoons of pumpkin spice. This is very important because this is what's gonna make it taste like fall. Here's our 1/2. I feel like you can never go wrong with too much pumpkin. It's literally what makes it taste so good, so I'm not too worried about that. Now we're gonna stir all these together, and then we're gonna mix all of our wet ingredients together, and then we'll combine them. Wow, this smells heavenly. Oh my gosh. You know, the only thing that sucks is that while I'm filming this video, it is quite literally 90 degrees outside. It does not feel like fall in the slightest, and I'm trying to do all of these fun things to get me in the spirit, but honestly, the weather's just not cooperating, and I hope that at some point soon soon we can have at least like one chilly day. Here is our dry ingredients. Now we're going to add in our wet ingredients. So I just opened up this can of pumpkin, and for this we need 150 grams of canned pumpkin puree. And the internet said that it was 2/3 of a cup. After that, we need to add in our vegetable oil. After much research, it said it's probably right around 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now it is time to add in our egg. We have our vanilla extract, brand new, just got it last night. We need 1/2 of a teaspoon of this. Mix this together. And then from there, we are going to pour the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients. We're gonna stir it, and it says, make sure there's no dry flour left in the batter. Now we're getting to the part that I honestly did not read about. We have to cover the bowl and let the batter rest for an hour. I honestly don't have an hour to wait. We're gonna cover it and let it sit for however long it takes for the oven to preheat and for me to get everything ready. It will not be an hour. I just don't have that time today. We're just gonna let this sit. I wanted to show you guys my little cupcake holders. These say Happy Halloween on them, and they're like purple and orange and green and black, and I thought that they would be perfect for this week's video because obviously we're doing some fall baking. Here's our beautiful cupcake tray. The next thing that we have to do is preheat our oven. I'm going to hit bake, and then we will up this to 425 degrees. It is now preheating for the next like 5-ish minutes. So the thing about this recipe is that it only makes 6 muffins, and it says that for the cupcake tray you need to like skip every other hole because it allows the muffins to really get big and kind of like dome up. Now we have to make the actual cream cheese filling that goes inside of the muffin. And I think this is gonna be a little bit more difficult. As of right now, our batter has been resting for 7 minutes, and I think that by the time we're done making this cream cheese filling, it will have been substantially longer than that. So let's just get started with the actual filling. Now we need about 3.5 ounces of cream cheese. So they have these really nice measuring tool things. So I'm just gonna like cut. Oh, our oven is done. Now we're going to take the cream cheese and throw it in here. Then we need to add in 1 tablespoon of sugar and 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. You're supposed to mix it and then put it in like a piping bag. I'm not that fancy, so we're just gonna like mix it and then figure it out from there. We're going to take our batter. It's been sitting for about 20-ish minutes now, and I'm literally just going to put the batter into here and then try to fill the middle of the batter with the cream cheese mixture. I feel like I have a ton of batter. Kind of fill the middle of it. Something like that. I don't know. I feel like it could work out. I'm gonna repeat this and then I will update you guys when we're done. The muffins have been in the oven for about 7 minutes. Now that they've been in for 7 minutes, we need to reduce the heat to 350 degrees, and then we're going to continue to bake them for 10 to 12 minutes. The one thing that I did forget was to sprinkle some cinnamon on top, so I took them out very quickly and added it, but I didn't film it. Muffins are out of the oven, and I keep putting a toothpick in the center of the batter, and it's coming out pretty clean. I think they're about done. So now it says to let them cool for a little bit. I'm actually gonna go film something else really quick, and then we're gonna come back and try these out. Alright you guys, I just went and filmed my little skincare video. That's why I look like a glazed donut. These muffins have been sitting out for about 15 to 20 minutes now, so they're definitely cooled down a lot. It is time for the taste test. I'm so excited. I'm gonna grab this little small one in the back. Not gonna lie, it smells so good, and it looks pretty good too. Let's try out our pumpkin cream cheese muffins. Here we go. That came out really good. Oh my gosh. This tastes like a Starbucks muffin. 10 out of 10. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today during the first little episode ever of Karen's Kitchen, Cooking with Karen. I don't know what we're calling it. This was so much fun. I really would love to make like gingerbread cookies, something Christmas themed. That's definitely going to be on my list for my winter/Christmas series. I will have this recipe linked below if you do want to try these out for yourself, make them for yourself. They're so good. If you like this week's video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and also do not forget to hit that subscribe button down there so that you do not miss out on all my brand new videos and shorts every single week. Thank you so much for being here and for watching this week's episode of the fall series, and I will see you all in the next one. Mwah. Bye.
Hello.